Starting forward line for Montreal up against Hall, Stankoven, and Blake. Game 2 underway in Raleigh. Both teams scored in the opening minute of Carolina. Battle for the puck down low. Robinson up the board. Slavin steps up. Now Jankowski with it. Out for Carrier. Deflected. Score! Robinson! 1-0 Canes! Robinson's second goal of the series.
A harmless looking play as his puck is just redirected to the front of the net. It's actually fanned on by Will Carrier, and then Robinson was actually skating by it, and he reaches back with one hand on his stick push, and it somehow finds the back of it.
Now a backhand shot, Stankoven.
Koski's hurt. He had the block shot by Nikishin a little bit earlier.
Save Gomez, and then Jarvis. His shot blocked in front. Excellent start to this game. Svechnikov with the attempted Michigan. Jarvis comes in. Now Sebastian Aho. Aho carries up top. Chatfield with a shot. Swings it back. Carry through the neutral zone by Texier, looking for Doc. Cleared out by Slavin. Here comes Robinson, who already has a goal. And the save made by Hurricanes come out with it. Leading game 2 by a goal. Now it's Evans dropping it back. One comes to Alexander Carrier. Around behind, past the stick of Evans. Held in beautifully by Cooley. Pass in front, score! Josh Anderson ties it. Canadians' first shot of the game. We are tied at 1.
Oh, a turnover by Hall on the wall, but really the Canes were out of their zone, end zone. And what happened was Blake Topik coming out, and eventually the play went back the other way, and then the turnover by Hall and Anderson with the finish off of Nikishin's skate to tie this thing up.
Goes in off of Nikishin, as you mentioned, Bush, and you get that puck.
Back out to the point, sent in deep by Slavin. Golden Stahl for Markov, defended by Matheson. Out in front, Stahl, off the post! Gomez settles it down. Now Hudson for Kapanen. Svechnikov for Carolina. And with a shot, and that's handled by Gomez. Here's Ehlers for Jarvis. Back out to Ehlers. Ehlers shoots, and that's turned aside by Gomez. Shot of the game. Martin looking for Svechnikov, poked away by Gomez. Never happened to you, Boomer?
Never seen that.
Save made on Caulfield by Freddie Anderson. Back into the Montreal zone. Cutting wide, it's Will Carrier. Carrier out in front, looking for Jankowski. And Newhook. And it's Svechnikov. Puck off the stick of Davidoff, and Gomez forced to make the stop.
Boy, that puck took a crazy bounce there, Bush.
Held out by Deneau. Phil Deneau with a goal in back-to-back games. Here's Anderson, cross ice. And now the Canes must reset. 9.5 to go, second period. Stankoven waits, moves it into the right of Gomez. Robinson just off the bench. Save on the shot from a tough angle made by Gomez. Here's Gostisbehere for Aho. Under a minute remaining on the power play for Carolina. Now Jarvis. Aho broke his stick on the shot attempt. Flipped by Will Carrier, played by Evans.
Couple of good back checks there by the Canadian forwards.
Here's Jankowski, cuts to the slot. Save made by Gomez.
And Carrier going hard to the net, but both D-men left the ice because they wanted to get the front players on the ice on the back end.
Now here's Ehlers. Turns and shoots. He scores!
ends up being a 2-on-2 type of play as Ehlers walks around Caulfield, maybe off the stick of Hudson and just slows it up enough, Boosh, and ends up going between the legs of Dobich.
Unbelievable individual effort there by Ehlers, but a little taste of Montreal's medicine by Carolina. The stretch play and the speed coming from underneath. It's Ehlers that provides the support.
Under 2 to play in the period. Saved by Dobich on Svechnikov.
Oh, he let that go. Good idea, and then a big hit. Happening by Svechnikov after getting that quality chance.
Hudson. Now down to 10. Here comes Suzuki. Moving in. And the save made by Anderson in the closing second. Back to Sebastian Aho. Gostisbehere straight away. Aho with the puck for Carolina. Takes the return pass. Aho surveys. Under a minute to go on the penalty. Aho cuts behind the net. Now across, Jarvis stopped by Dobich. Now Jarvis over to play the puck.
What a stop. What a play by Carolina. Remember that stop.
Puck set up the boards by Carrier. Held in by Gostisbehere for Jarvis. Now Gostisbehere with it. Here's Jarvis across. Down to 25 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Shot from long range and then a save by Dobich, and the Canadians clear. Puck played by Aho. Aho between the circles, knocked down by Dobich. And that shot deflected wide. Alexander Carrier with it. Now Gooley fires, missed the net. Sent back across, and a save by Freddie Anderson. Ehlers kicks it over to Martin. He shoots one, and that's handled.
He has that ability to just make that one player, that one read.
There's Suzuki. Caulfield in front looking for the cutting. Dobson, another defenseman down low for Montreal. 14 on the road. Montreal controls. Hudson blocked off by Will Carrier, and then the shot is snared out of the air by Anderson.
Kirby Dach with that chance.
Here comes Gostisbehere, hits the red line, into the Montreal zone. Gostisbehere shoots. Long rebound following the save by Dobich. Now Texier on the puck. Here's Carrier. Into the Carolina zone. Anderson, nice move, lost the puck. Players searching for it. They score! Anderson! The Canadians tie the game at 2. Second goal of the night for Josh Anderson.
Oh, Anderson, a good job to get to the middle of the ice. And Jackie talked about puck battles won throughout the season. And tonight, I wonder if this would be considered a puck battle won by Montreal, as Anderson is able to find the loose change. Terrific persistence as Anderson is able to sneak it underneath Anderson.
Push, Josh Anderson.
Now Suzuki had it taken away by Martin. Out to Slavin. Back around behind the net. Hurricanes keep the puck alive. Here's Ehlers with a shot. And now Slavin towards the net. Deflects wide. Bolduc with the outlet pass. Chatfield moves the puck ahead. Score! An OT winner! Second of the game for Ehlers. The Carolina Hurricanes win game 2. 3 minutes, 29 seconds into overtime.
In this area here, the Canadians are thinking about going to get off the ice. This puck is not in deep. But watch Ehlers. Matheson comes over. Now it's all that open ice, and that creates the chance. Bush, instead of shooting the puck from about 55 feet, he shoots it from about 30 feet.
Yeah, and he changes the angle too. He kind of took it in to his hands and then went back against the grain. A perfectly placed shot by Ehlers in stride, rolling puck, hard for Dobich to pick it up. Look at how far Dobich is out, yet it still beats him. All because of the drag in and then back against the grain to the outside post. A terrific shot by Ehlers, and the Hurricanes are alive in this series.
It was Matheson who was the left D.